Xmaxx damage report from 1 Minute Bash. Took it out. Was it Monday or something? I bet. Yeah. 1 Minute Bash. Broken. This brace is broken, so that needs replacing. All this here. This part here is broke. That needs replacing. ESC shifted. Check the bottom of it. One Minute Bash. This here is open up. That doesn't look right here. See, when it's upside down, the wheel's spinning. Rear wheels is spinning when it's upside down. Rear wheel's spinning, no problem. Front wheel's spinning, no problem. So now, when I turn it upright, try and get the wheels to spin now. It's spinning off the floor. It spins off the floor. The front one's all right. It's not the front, it's the rear. The rear that went from that 1 Minute Bash. See, on the floor now, on ground or whatever, it's not moving. So this gear's all shifted. I've already taken off this aluminium plate, this cover. That's not right. That's not sounding right, man. See, I don't think it's meshing up. It's not. Yeah, it is now. Maybe as I've taken off the plate, but I've got all. Let me just take this pinion off. I've already put heat to the pinion and check this what you call it, the transmission gear, to see if it's busted again. Let me just take this pinion off. Yeah, I've already put heat on this pinion just to save time. Shit. I can drop the Allen key. You see, this Xmaxx has got a lot of mismatched screws and whatnot. So I might have to eventually change this plate. The plating where the cover, where this cover fits onto, I might have to change out the whole plating, because you put the cover on and it's 2 shorter screws and then 2 longer screws. And when I got this Xmaxx, all the screws, it had the correct screws. I basically, what do you call it? What the fuck? The ball bearing fell out. Like, just trying to get this gear out. It all coming apart. Yeah, the screws are all mismatched. So I've basically misplaced the screws, basically. And put my old screws in. Put my own screws in. Let me just get hold of this. So this cover now is supposed to have 2 longer screws and 2 shorter screws. You know what I mean? So, and I've misplaced the screws. So these are the screws I've got. You know what I mean? It's all fucked up, man. I need to get the proper screws. These are the 4 screws that was holding the gear cover. What I've got. They're not the right screws. You see, they're all the same length, and it shouldn't. Well, no, they're not. No, actually, it's too short and too longer. So, no, actually, it's too short and too longer. But the 2 longer screws are not the correct screws. You know what I mean? So you can see the head in it, and they're not countersunk. So I think these 2 are countersunk. I basically need the correct screws, man. Got wood screws, basically my own screws. I've got screws there. You see the screw there? Phillips head screws and shit, you know what I mean? But it's the rear back end that went. So I hope this gear in here, I hope this gear ain't gone again. Unless it wasn't meshed up, unless things weren't meshed up properly. You know what I mean? Let's check this gear, man. Check this gear. That's the gear that stripped last time. The gear seems alright, man. If I can save some money and not buy gears and shit, because I've only just bought this gear. You know what I mean? That's why the Xmaxx was all disassembled. I had to put it back together again. And I changed out. The gear looks alright, man. I changed out this gear, didn't I? This old transmission gear. I've still got it. I need to bin it. I changed it out, and this is the old one. You see where the teeth's missing. So that's the old transmission gear as well, where the teeth's missing. You know what I mean? So I need to get rid of that. Teeth's missing, you see there. So, but this gear's alright. This gear's alright, man. So luckily, maybe it wasn't meshed properly, and the actual cush drive gear, the actual gear I've got in the truck at the moment, this part, this, what is it, cush drive spur gear or whatever it's called, it was a spare one I had. So it's in the truck. It was a spare one I had, so I don't know if it's worn. I'm not sure, but I checked it before I put it in the truck because I made a vid. So I don't know. I'm just trying to move the truck to see if it actually is stripped. You see the truck is still not moving. So it could be the actual center. It could be the center brace, man. It could be the center brace. Because it's not moving. It's not moving freely. Let's turn it upside down. Turn this truck upside down, man. So it could be the actual center brace. Because all the front here, it's all lifted. You see the gap? There's a gap in there, you know what I mean? There shouldn't be a gap. So that could be the front center brace. So I need to unscrew all this part, get rid of take the center brace off, and have a look. Yeah, could be the little spiral gear thing that goes at the end of the center drive shaft. It could have popped out or something, but I don't know. But as I say, I'll put out a video today in 1 minute bash, and you know what I mean? And the truck was sounding clicky. But the spur gear and everything seems alright, man. Pinion gear's alright, and it was all meshed up alright. So, is the pinion gear alright? Oh, let's put some light on this, man. Is the pinion alright? Pinion gear's alright. Pinion gear's alright. So I don't know. Still a work in progress. You see the gap there, and you see this screw. This screw shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? That's my own wood screw. You know what I mean? So I need to get the whole. Yeah, I need to get some parts of this Xmaxx, man. You know what I mean? You see the gap there. Big Phillips screw. And the screws and shit. Get the proper screws. So leave it there with this vid, man. Work in progress still with this Xmaxx.